World of YouTube, Archie here with another haunted place. This place is in New Hampshire, Wilton, New Hampshire to be exact. It is Vale End Cemetery, and they claim that this is one of the most dangerous cemeteries to be in at night. And me, as stupid as I am, I'll be one point in time this summer, I'm going to come out here at night. The stories in this cemetery are a woman in white. On rainy, gloomy days, they claim that you'll see her or whatever, but she was murdered. Well, not murdered, but she was murdered, but buried alive before being murdered. They say she was either buried alive from someone or her husband. Don't got much details on that. There's another story that a man buried his daughter here. The grave was moved, and he searches the cemetery for her. Other stories are, I forget. I usually look over the readings before I get in here, but I'm just looking at this as being one of the most haunted cemeteries located in New England or New Hampshire anyways. But just gonna take a walk through this, and like I said, this is Wilton, New Hampshire, Vale End Cemetery. And of course, I like to always do a daytime video to scope the place out, see what's here. I forget what else it was said and mentioned in the article, but you can look this up and get your readings off. It's something Graveyard Diaries or something. That's someone I appreciated sharing that web page with me, because when I do look up stuff, I never either miss it or don't get it. When I look it up, sometimes it's hard for me because I got so much stuff to do. But right now it's a nice breezy day, as you can see, and all these graves are dated back to the 1800s. Some of them even look new. They look like they were rebuilt 1826. But like I say in all my videos in cemeteries, back in the 1800s, there was no way, to determine when a person was dead. Unless it was murder. But a lot of people were buried alive when you were on your last, breath, and they couldn't determine. And they didn't have the technology of today, of course, to find out if you're dead or not. Even if you were, even if you had a pulse, and if they were checking pulses back then, it's still, they would, if it was slow and they missed the beat of the, the pulse, they determine you dead. And a lot of people buried alive. So, it's just like, this guy lived a long time. 1892, oh no, that's another. They got the dates, never mind. 94, they got the dates whacked out. But yeah, back in them days, if you were determined dead, they buried you. And if you woke up in that coffin somehow, some way, you're stuck in this cemetery. And that's what happened to this woman. She supposedly comes out on gloomy days, like I said, rainy days, foggy days, or foggy nights. You can see a good glowing mist, stuff like that. And then the guy, he shows up, like I said, searching for his daughter. Why they would move her grave is beyond me, but Maybe he buried it without permission. Back in them days. But as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of... There's even a cemetery down the road from this place called the South Side, I think, Cemetery. And that one's even old, but I didn't see nothing yet of it being up on any website. So like I said, I like to go through these graveyards during the day, get a good gleaming look. And yeah, this one, I got no vibes yet, but you never know if anybody following me. I mean, like I said, I love to... This is my new thing, ghost hunting. If I'm gonna... It's something to do, and it's something that's been relieving my stress, so... I mean... If it's something that says stay away from at night and... don't do... I'm the type of person that does it anyways. Well, these are some... Never seen graves plaques like this. Must have been in the military, 1884 to 1849. This was 1913. 1944. Must have been a father and son. I ain't never seen plaques like that. Must not want to be cremated, or they wanted nobody touching their graves, as grave diggers used to do back in them days too. That's another thing back in them days, man. People used to always dig up graves, stealing jewelry, get money. But like I said, I love going through these places. Very peaceful here. I don't know, I get a sense of ease when I come in these places. Oh, my ear's starting to ring. But, like I said, I'm going to try and get here at night. I still got the Pine Hill Cemetery to do at night. That's the one where the boy supposedly runs out in front of your car looking for help. And I did show in that video that there was a skid mark in front of that cemetery. If you want to check it out, if you haven't seen it yet. A car, literally, a good 12-foot skid mark. So you never know what will happen there. And there's supposed to be some dark entity in that thing, too. I know someone commented and told me that they thought the gravestones were moving, looked like they were moving or something. Even though I'm moving the camera around, but never know. I mean, I'm just standing here now to see if I can get vibes or something. Get something in the distance. Now, as you can hear off in the distance, there's a crow. And crows, I tell you, carnivore bird, strange bird. And, of course, why wouldn't they hang around the cemetery? But them birds, I don't know, I'd like to mention something about them birds. I mean, when I did a video back a few months ago on the hospital in Fitchburg, Burbank Hospital, there must have been at least 2,000 crows or 1,000. There was a lot of birds that day in the winter. And I ain't never seen a flock of crows like that. And they were in the snow flying around. Now, whether or not if there was a dead carcass there that just died of an animal, or who knows, there was an ambulance that day if someone died in the building. I mean, I haven't seen them crows back since at the hospital, because I go up there every week to do my kids' therapy. And I drive by there frequently, and still no crows hanging around that building. So the way them birds work, it's just weird and strange to me, because you see them on the road eating carcasses all the time. You see them in, yeah, places always around dead animals or whatnot, but it's like, what the hell? What does that bird think? And it must be like a vulture type, related to him at least. But like I say, strange things always in the freaking world, and that's why I'm documenting stuff now, because you never know. You never know when a strange thing's gonna occur and you ain't got that video recorder friggin' going on. That's why I like doing stuff like this, cause if I catch something, boy, it will be something remarkable to me. And I love mystery and stuff like this, cause it's just vintage stuff that makes the world go round. I mean, a lot of history that is still not taken in by youth, you know, that should be. Because, of course, history is what founded this great United States of America. And Ghost, boy, that to me is something. If I get something caught, and I've already have, I mean, I know there's a purpose for me being and doing this. So, I don't know, I'm going to take a few pictures throughout the place here. I'm going to see what I can, like I said, come here at night, figure out what else is in this cemetery, if anything is true, which I'm sure I'll catch something, because I caught something in that Fort Devens Theater of a white orb, noises. And in the Rev Cemetery in Fitchburg, I caught a knock in the trees, and all the grass around me was crunching, so I know for damn sure I'll find something in this place. And the Pine Hill Cemetery. So other than that, YouTube, I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, this is a day view of the Vale End Cemetery in Wilton, New Hampshire. And until my next video, don't know what it's going to be yet. A million more to go. And I know I got a lot to do, but little time to do it in, and I'm trying to get them pounded out as much as I can. So, till that next video, you world of YouTube, YouTube Nation, out.